is that information. You come around right over here and fill that out. But number 42, don't forget that. That's very important. We are at the Children's Museum of Houston, the Kids Hall at the Young Inventors Showcase 2009 21st Annual. What it is a showcase for kids who have invented things.
This is Santino, and I am Josh. And this is the water rake. So you tip the water bottle over, and water comes out, and it squirts down, so making the dirt easier to dig.
These kids have come from all walks of life. They have all kinds of different interests, socioeconomic backgrounds. They have come together today at the Children's Museum to present their individual inventions. And of course, they're being judged by real scientists, real inventors, and people who are in the process of helping others develop business lines or get patents.
We have kids who are 2nd grade through 7th grade. They're out here today showing off their innovations, their inventions, their thoughts, their creative ideas, and how they engineered it all.
My partner, Nikki, whenever we curl or straighten our hair, we always burn our ears. So we decided to make something that would help prevent that. You put it over your forehead and your ears, so if the curler or the flat iron happens to actually touch your ear, you can't feel anything. It's called the Burn Be Gone. I've never invented anything before, so this was really fun to do. I think it's really fun to invent.
Good morning, Carly. Today you have swim practice at 5:45. Bye. It's an alarm clock that instead of beeping, it tells you what you have to do that day. And it sometimes does that if you put it too close to the microphone, and so you have to be careful about that. You record the night before, and in the morning it plays. You record a message, and then you remember, oh, I have to do swim team today, or oh, I have baseball practice after school. We found an alarm clock and a voice recorder. My dad taught me how to solder, and I soldered them together, and it worked on the first try.
It really encourages kids to use their imagination. It was an empowerment in the fact that your imagination can come true.
You attach this to your cat's collar, so tag. And so and this is scratching post. So when they go to play with the scratching post, it activates the motor.
The Inventors Showcase for us is an opportunity to bring in the entire community to celebrate invention, which is one of our core concepts. We're interested in creating a festival event type atmosphere where kids can express their own inventiveness.
The Children's Museum positions itself as a playground for your mind. In fact, we even asked the question, can your mind come out to play? And if there were ever an indicator of what that might look like, it's today at the Children's Museum with the Young Inventors Showcase. And what is phenomenal is seeing children from all walks of life, from all parts of Houston, coming together and focusing on ideas.
My invention is a small bag that you clip onto this leash, and it carries bags to clean up after your dogs. And my problem is that when I take my dogs
They come up with their own problem, they develop their own solutions, and they get to tinker and experiment and learn things they may not have thought of before.
I thought of the automatic sprayer, and then I just thought a way to build it. And I had to use hammers, nails, pipe, duct tape, wood. I thought this one worked, so I tried it. It did work.
I'm just excited that he's into this, you know, that he loves it.
It's something he's excited about doing, so I want to support him.
All we have to do is take some simple things that got made before, and we can just put them together, and we can make something else that hasn't been invented before. We can have a business, a small business.
Our son came home and said he was just really excited about the Invention Convention, and he wanted to tell me all about the opportunities that would be available to him because he had created something.
It's natural for children to want to compete, and it's natural for children to want to create. So I think putting the two together, this is a perfect venue to develop that in children.
I was really excited to find out that they would be hosted by the Children's Museum because I think it's a way to honor the work that kids have done, and it gives the community a chance to come out and see the kinds of things that kids think and do. It's a neat place to put it on display.
How did you come up with the idea?
Well, my little sister, I have a little sister who is always losing her glasses, so I came up with the Bed Buddy, and it's just a little case that you can slide in between your mattress and your box springs, or frame of your bed. And it's a really convenient place to store pretty much anything.
I'm the president of an invention service company, and so I see inventions all year long. The most common thing that I see inventors do wrong is their invention only does one thing. And it may be whatever it is, it just does one thing. Yours does multiple things, and that's what I look for. That's what marketing.
This is really my first invention I've ever done. I'm surprised that it turned out this well.
That's what retail people like Walmart are looking for. They don't want something that just...
It's a wonderful experience for these kids. Obviously, she's having a ball.
I'm a kid.
It's giving her the opportunity to think about, well, what would be successful? What can I do to make this a better invention? The museum is making her more aware of some of these talents that she has that perhaps she wouldn't have discovered.
Congratulations and good luck. Good luck. My pleasure. My pleasure.
You know, seeing the quality of inventions and the rigor with which the kids basically pursued the scientific process, it's just extremely impressive and makes me proud of the work that they've done and proud that we're given an opportunity to pursue it. What we really want to be able to do is take it on to a national level and invite other children's museums and maybe science centers to join us in the process so that they can take the model that we've developed and possibly under our guidance implement it in their own communities and see the same growth among kids in their community as well.
So tell us what you got here.
For my son, used to be very shy, but I see he can even talk in front of the camera and talk to judges very intellectually, so I love it.
I've seen how I can change other people's lives with what I've made, so it's really a really good experience, and this is my first time, and I'd like to do it again next year.
How much do you think they would cost if you have thought about if you were going to sell it?
$900 a package.
They're coming up with things that are ready to go to market, things that I want. Every year I go through and I look, well, I want that. How do I get that? There are lots of things that are coming out of their brains that are fantastic and, you know, give me a real hope that we're giving kids the impetus to understand that it's part of them and that they can continue it throughout their lives.
I think you did a great job, and I think any cat would love this.
We are, in fact, grooming the future of America.
The motor is powered by this battery pack, which is connected to the...
These kids are excited about what they've done. They understand the science behind what they did. They understand the engineering that it took, the ingenuity that it took.
Oh, that's ironing board fabric.
Ironing board fabric.
They are creative, thoughtful kids.
So you thought about everything, haven't you?
I was very pleased to see what we got today. Some super good inventions. I think there's maybe 3 or 4 that I observed that to me have immediate commercial potential.
Those kids, they have so much energy and so many good ideas. They put a lot of hard work into this and they did a really good job.
The judges are a mixture of different professionals. We have engineers, we have people from the Houston Inventors Association. These are people who have patents or patents pending on inventions. We have patent attorneys, and we have people who are more or less venture capitalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Greg Meiser. This has been a fabulous year. In the late 80s, one of the winners was a little kindergartner who decided that she needed to be able to reach the upper cabinets in the kitchen. So she invented a step stool for kids. We get a patent application offered for free. That was a grand prize. Her parents went ahead and got the patent, and we got a call from her parents 15 years later, a thank you, because they had had the initiative of getting a manufacturer to manufacture the step stool, and the royalties paid for her college education. Wow. True story. Now on to the awards.
In the pre-K through 2nd grade category, 2nd place goes to Logan Hudson for the automatic sprayer. In 1st place is Tamarin Garlapati for the Cheetos Shield. 3rd grade and 4th grade. In 3rd place, Trey Rumley for the Super Cart Brake System. In 2nd place is Tyler Huggins for the Dugout Dumpster. And in 1st place is Carly Kasayan for the Alarm Assistant.
My advice to anyone thinking about doing this would be to basically build a good, really core group of people, experts in the community that can help you out. One of the great things about our community is that we have such a strong Inventors Association, we have such a strong engineering workforce, and we have strong corporations who are very interested in innovation. And so pulling those minds together, then they can help with the building of the event in the community, the communication of the fact that it's available to the community, and also just basically making it all happen.
The next category is 5th and 6th grade. In 3rd place, Charles Dunn for the Gauge Cap. In 2nd place is Isaac Solis for the Shandy. And in 1st place is Olivia Garcia for the Perfect Bowl.
One of the biggest things is collaborating well with the school districts and the teachers and having constant communication with them. Having a smooth schedule, thinking about how many judges you're going to have. We decided to have 20 judges. Each judge can see about 20 kids.
The next category is the 7th through 8th grade. In 1st place is Ahmad Abdelhamid Evan Shagag for Right on Time. And now, the grand prize and the winner of a patent process, Kaylee Hoag and Nikki Foreman for Burn Be Gone.
What I would love to see with the showcase is for it to go national. For the nationals to be held here at the Children's Museum of Houston with the best of the best in all the age groups, from kindergarten all the way up to 8th grade, vying for multiple things, maybe beyond just simply patents, but also potentially venture capitalists investing in these things.
First place. This is just amazing. We weren't really expecting it at all.
No, we kind of entered this more of like fun, just to let see what everyone else had to. Yeah, and also just like to show people that we have some creative ideas, not so
that
much
anyone can really invent anything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. You know, Inventors is something that I've been doing for years.
We're lucky to have this in the city. You know, it's just allows kids to have a medium by which to show what they've done.
I wanted to try it because I wanted to be a scientist and an inventor.
The Children's Museum mission is to transform communities through innovative, child-centered learning. There's nothing more innovative than this, there's nothing more child-centered than this, and there's no bigger transformation than teaching kids how to be inventors and how to expand their own minds and how to improve lives, not just their own, but other people's as well.